Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of PC Building Simulator 2. In the last episode, we got a bunch of jobs done, a bunch of stuff, just little simple things, fixing and painting and tutorials and stuff like that. If you missed that episode and you want to go back and check it out, I will put a link up in the upper right hand corner so you can do so. In this episode though, we're going to finally get back to building and doing some other stuff. I know we've got a build sitting in here from the previous episode. I kind of looked ahead at the end of the last episode to see what we had. We've got this build that is going to be terrible to read because there's a bunch of Z's in it, and we've got this upgrade. So let's read through this upgrade first, and then I will do my best to get through reading this build one. This one says, well, hi there, Kitterino. It's me, Bubsy the Clown. Oh no, would you look at that? My hard drive is full to bursting. We better try and fix this, hadn't we? And I've heard that M.2 solid state drives are the bee's knees. Do you think you get one for your old pal Bubsy? Only problem is I don't know if my motherboard is compatible. Yikes, you might have to replace the motherboard too. Opens wallet, moths fly out. Oh geez, looks like I'm all out of money right now, but I think I can scrape together $450 if you give me a little time. Will that be enough? Looks like Bubsy will have to hit the birthday party circuit one last time. I just hope I don't trip over any garden rakes on the way. Boing. Ha ha ha. See you soon, Kitterino. Honk honk. Bubsy. So, Bubsy wants us to upgrade some stuff. Needs 512 gigs of storage, a new motherboard, a GA B250M Gaming 5 or better, and to spend less than $450. I'm pretty sure we can do that for Bubsy. So, let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. Let me take a look at the stats here. Let's see, more Tony. Yeah, I don't think that takes an M.2 drive. An i3 6300, blah, 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 blah. 8 gigs of RAM. Okay, and a more Tony 1 terabyte spinning hard drive. Fun times. Fun times. Okay, well, we'll get around to putting that stuff in the cart here shortly. Let me adjust my microphone. Let me try to read this thing. It says, good evening. I'm the great Count Vlad von Alucard. I don't know how you say that. I am in the process of dragging my castle tours business into the 21st century. Would you believe I still use an abacus for my finances? What? An abacus? Oh my. I suppose there is no accounting for taste. Yes, I'm afraid my sense of humor hasn't had the same bite ever since I switched to decaffeinated. Decaffeinated, right. But seriously, I've been trying to ditch the whole spooky vampire shtick. Oh sure, it was a hit 100 years ago, but now it's bad for business. Castles aren't exactly cheap to maintain, you know. So it's time I got one of those fancy new computers for this place. Build me something special. I want a double GPU and 32 gigabytes of RAM. Just because I'm old, that doesn't mean I can't be hoodwinked. But be sure it has minimal lighting. I cannot stand bright lights. Fangs in advance, Vlad. P.S. Do you accept gold as payment? I figured I should ask just in case. Oh my. I mean, sure. Send me some gold, Vlad. I'll take gold any day. Any day. So Vlad's got a parts budget of $1,200. That's pretty low for PC. But you know what? I think we can make it happen for Vlad. Vlad wants, I don't know why they say an upgrade. Vlad just wants 32 gigs of RAM and multiple graphics cards. 2 graphics cards on a $1,200 budget. Those are going to be some low-end graphics cards. To the point, they're going to be so low-end that it probably would be better to just have one good graphics card instead of 2 crappy ones. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and accept that one. This one says, I mean, maybe this is going to be a tutorial here. It says, this customer wants multiple GPUs in their PC. For this, you'll need to use a motherboard and graphics card that support SLI or Crossfire, which will allow you to connect GPUs together for more power. Just make sure to use parts for only one or the other for the same job. Yep, okay, gotcha. I understand how Crossfire and SLI both work. Both are pretty much dead. SLI is definitely dead. Crossfire might still be partially alive. Anyway, I digress. Let me minimize this. Let me open up the shop. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get the parts for the upgrade and the parts for this build put into the shopping cart. And as soon as I've got them all in there, I'll come back and we will look at them together. All right. So for the upgrade, we've got the Gigabyte GA B250M Gaming 5, the motherboard that they asked for. And then for the storage, we're going to hopefully the Patriot Scorch. Sometimes things fit, sometimes they don't. Hopefully this Patriot Scorch M.2 512 gig drive will fit in that motherboard for the upgrade. For this build for Vlad, we've got an MSI X570A Pro motherboard, a Ryzen 5 5600X. To cool it, we've got the Be Quiet Pure Rock 2 air cooler in black. We're going to try to keep as much lighting out of this thing as possible because he said he doesn't want lights, because I think Vlad's a vampire. Anyway, for RAM, we've got the ADATA XPG Gamix D20, 2 sticks of it, 16 gig, 3600 megahertz, because he wanted 32 gigs of RAM for the graphics card. Here's the thing. Wanted 2 graphics cards, low budget, $1,200 build. The only thing I have available that would fit in the budget are these ASRock Phantom Gaming Radeon RX 560 4 gig graphics cards. Now, he would have been better off just getting a single graphics card that was a higher spec, but since he wanted 2 and his budget was so low, he's getting 2 of these things. I can't guarantee it's going to be any good, but he's getting 2 of them. All right, to power it up, we've got the Fractal Design Ion Plus Platinum 560 watt power supply. We've got a 1000 gig Kingston NVMe drive. We're going to put all that in the Be Quiet Silent Base 600 in black with no window. No window, just in case there's any lights on anything, it's not going to shine outside of the case. Okay, so we should have everything accepted here just to be sure. Yep. Go back to the shop. We're going to get all of this for next day delivery. Let's close all this stuff out. Let me go into the day. We can get everything in. I'm going to turn the lights off. And we can get to work here. Let's see. End of the day. All right. Lights on. This should be all of our parts. Excellent. Let's see. This is the upgrade. Oh. Is that gumballs? Maybe? Bubsy. Bubsy. Okay, so we need to upgrade this one. Let's see. Let me take this apart. We're going to have to pretty much take... Why is the RAM installed like that? Why is the RAM installed like that? That is not good. Okay, let me get this side of the case off just in case. These look like just regular black cables. Should have those available. Let me get everything unplugged here. Start taking parts off of this thing. That may or may not have needed to come off. Let me zoom back in here. Seems like we're zoomed out a little far. Yeah, we're going to fix this RAM issue when we put the new motherboard in. Okay, this motherboard is coming out. And the new one is going in. What am I looking for? Motherboards. Got this Gigabyte GA B250M Gaming 5. There we go. Let me get this thing ready for RAM and CPU. And our M.2 drive should fit right there just fine. Okay, for the CPU, we've got their i3-6300 that they already owned. And we should have some RAM. Yep, here we go. Corsair Dawn Platinum. Get that installed. Perfect. Then I'm going to go ahead and get the storage in. This Patriot Scorch M.2 drive, 512 gigs. Yep, that's where it goes. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you, game. Because I didn't know. I had no clue. I had no clue that's where it went. Okay. Okay, let me get some thermal paste on here. There we go. And then I want to go ahead and get the CPU cooler on. I believe this Arctic Alpine 12LP says owned by. I'm pretty sure that's what I took off. Looks kind of like it's probably not a very good cooler. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, let me get their graphics card. They've got a GTX 980. Very nice. I think all we need to do is cable this up. Let's see. What kind of cables? I know they were black, but were they just these, like the loose plain, or was it like the ribbon braided or the flat? I don't know. Oh, that was probably it. The loose plain. Okay, let me get everything cabled up here. Now, did they want me to clone their drive? It didn't say anything about it. That is a very good question. Because if we just boot this up, it's probably just going to boot up from their spinning hard drive. Turn XMP on. Yeah. So, I mean, we can boot from their hard drive, and we've installed the M.2 drive, but do we need to clone this? I mean, that's saying it's done. That is saying it's done. Let's see. I mean, it's not even giving the hint that it wants me to clone the drive. So, I'm going to say no to cloning the drive. I'm going to say that's a no. Let me go ahead. Let me get these parts put back on. Let's see. We've got this side panel goes over here. We've got this side panel goes over here. And the top panel. There we go. It's probably going to come back to bite me in the butt that I didn't clone the drive, but oh well. Oh well. Okay. We've got our build for Count Vlad. Let me get this case taken apart. Very nice. Let me zoom in a little bit. And down. There we go. Okay. We need motherboard. We've got the MSI X570A Pro motherboard going in. There we go. Let me get this thing ready for RAM. And CPU. CPU first. Let's grab that. We've got the Ryzen 5 5600X. Very nice. Then for the RAM, we've got 2 sticks of this ADATA XPG Gamix D20 16 gig 3600 megahertz. And get both of those installed. Very nice. I personally would prefer that they light up, but Vlad said he didn't want any lights. So we are not lighting up any of his computer components, hopefully. I don't know if these need 2 slots or not, these graphics cards. Let's just say they do, and then I guess if I need to put some of those covers back in, I will. Okay, so let me get storage. We've got the Kingston KC2000 NVMe drive, 1,000 gigs. It's going to go right there. Then let me get some thermal paste. And I'm going to get the cooler installed. For the cooler, we've got the Be Quiet Pure Rock 2 in black. There we go. No lights. No lights. Okay, the power supply, we've got the Fractal Design Ion Plus Platinum 560 watt. Go right down here in the bottom. And then we've got the 2 graphics cards. We've got these 2 ASRock Phantom Gaming Radeon RX 564 gigs. One goes there. And, oh, I've got a used one too. and one goes there. They don't need any external power, and because it's Crossfire and not SLI, there's no bridge or anything that needs to go there. Okay, so this is ready, I believe, to be cabled up. I'm going to use black cables, but I want to use these sleeved ones. They just look a little bit cleaner to me. Just a little bit. Okay. Get everything cabled up here. There's not a whole lot. Pretty simple little build. Then, I want to go ahead and grab a USB drive, get that installed, and see if this thing powers on. Let me hop into the BIOS. We may need to turn on XMP. We do. We have 3600 megahertz RAM. And then we've only got the one drive that it's booting from. So we should be able to just boot this up and have it go and install the operating system. There we go. Shouldn't need to do anything with colors. There's literally no lights in this thing. There is none. There is none. Okay, so I guess it's time to probably put this case back together. Oh, that's the other side. I want to do this side. And then, I mean, we can do this now. We can hide the UI. Finally we can hide the UI. That was in an update, I think came out at the end of February. Along with a few other things, I missed the whole update. They have custom cables now that you can make, and they came out. They released the RTX 4080 and a few other things, so I didn't make a video for that. Sorry, guys. I totally missed it. That is my bad. Anyway, we can hide the UI. So we can take a look at this PC. I didn't want to put this other side panel on just because, well, there's nothing to see. Once it goes on, there is nothing to see. So there it is, all buttoned up. It looks like an office PC. But, you know, it's what they wanted. It's what they wanted. So I think we're done. I don't think we need to run anything. I forgot to grab the sticky note. We kind of need that. It's going to let us know that this job's done, and then we can put it out in the delivery area. Okay, so we got 32 gigs of RAM, 2 graphics cards. It boots, and it can go out in the delivery area now. There we go. Okay. This is in a weird spot for me. I guess I wish it was here so I could see it when I come through the doorway there. Okay, let's hop into the email. And I'm ready to collect some money. Let me collect this upgrade first. 5 stars. I'll take it. So I guess I didn't want the drive cloned, so we're good to go on that one. Go ahead and delete that. Then we've got this build for Count Vlad. Collect that. 5 stars, and I ranked up. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So we will take that. Let's take a look here. We leveled up. We just unlaked. We unlocked Intel Cascade Lake X processors, Ryzen 12 core, 4266 megahertz DDR4 RAM, RX 7900s, and Stager? I don't know. Dynamics cases. I've never heard of that brand. Also got some 10th gen and a 13700K. Okay. Let's get rid of that. We've got some new parts here. Perfect. We've got this thing that I still haven't done with the spares and repairs. I swear I'm going to get to it. I just haven't. Been having too much fun with the regular part of the game. Water cool the motherboard. And customize. Should we do these before we end this episode? I mean, we're already getting a little long in the episode, but... Okay, so I think we'll save this water cool the motherboard job for the next episode, but... This is the new custom cable thing that came out at the end of February that I missed. So this might be a tutorial, I don't know, but I'd like to go through it because I'd like to check out the custom cable thing. So let me read through this, and then we're going to do this job. It says, hey, it's Clive, from the Hit Cable TV shopping channel. We've got this fantastic brand new unused PC with custom cables that we're selling for the low price of $999.99. Right under $1,000. In a few days to one lucky buyer. But Larry messed up now. The new red, green, and blue cables that should have been in the PC or on their way to the dump along with the old cables. Uh-oh, Larry done thrown some stuff away. He mentioned something about buying them from the custom cables company, but the PC he used has been misplaced somewhere. Can you please install some new custom cables in this PC, and we will definitely give you a discount next time you tune in. Oh, and make sure not to use any other colors, red, green, and blue only. Clive, Director, Cable TV. Okay, so we need to create a custom cable that is red, green, and blue only. Okay, let's accept that. Custom cables. A customer wants you to replace the cables in their PC using a color combination that's not available in the shop, so you need to create a unique set of cables for it. To do this, open the Custom Cables app on your PC or tablet and design a set of cables that meets the customer's requirements. The Custom Cables shop. So is that something that I need to install? Yes, it is. Let's get this installed. Okay. Where did it go? Custom cables. The Custom Cables app allows you to create your own unique set of cables using a range of different colors. You can mix and match colors as much as you wish and assign each set a name to help you identify and use it in your builds. Okay. So, create your set of cables. So I'm curious, red, green, and blue only. Full cable set. So, I mean, do we need to do all of these? So is this what we do here? I'm screwing this up. Okay. So let's do red, green. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be in the other direction? So should this be, hold on. Hold on, should it go this way? So that it matches? I think so. Let's just name them RGB. Do we need to do all the cables? So we've got that. Do we need to do this too? So we need to do like red, green, blue, green, red. This is a little confusing. Unable to add set as it already exists with this name. 8-pin. I mean, do I need... It didn't really say. Hold on. It has a parts budget of $50. And this 24-pin, all by itself, is $100. So how much is this? That one's $100. So I'm losing money? So what? This has got to be one of the most confusing things ever. It says custom cable set, right? Please install some new custom cables. It doesn't tell you which custom cables. Do I need 8-pin? Do I need 6-pin? What about SATA power? I mean, I don't just want to go buying 6 and 8 pins for no reason. Okay. So maybe let's go in the day, and then once this comes in, I'll order cables and just pay same day delivery on them. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm ending the day. You still have unpurchased... yes, I'm sure. Don't question me, game. Forgetful shopper. Oh, good. Well, that got me an achievement. Because I forgot, but I didn't forget. I purposely didn't check out. Install red, green, blue custom cable set. I didn't see anything about making a set. So I guess they're considering that's an 8-pin. This 2080 has an 8-pin and a 6-pin. That's interesting. So let's go make a 6-pin. So we'll do red, green, blue, blue. Hopefully this is right too. Green, red. RGB 6-pin. Okay, well, same day delivery, whatever. Let's burn some money. This is weird. Okay. Custom cable set, 8-pin. What? Why is the 8-pin not... Okay, that's RGB. That's RGB. I'm not seeing... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I feel like this is going to cost me a lot of money. Let's get these out of here. We'll go to cable. So we want... What's going on here? Okay, let's do flat ribbon braided. Nope, I did those backwards. Those are incredibly ugly, by the way. So I guess they're supposed to match top and bottom. Anyway, that's what they're going to look like. Uh-huh. Okay, that's just black. So I've got to go select for each one. So we want the 8-pin. And we want... I think I did the flat ribbon braided. That still looks black. So I guess... Oh, that was the 6-pin. 8-pin. Flat ribbon braided. There we go. Okay, so they're considering that the same thing as this. And then we need the 6-pin. Where's the flat ribbon braided? Okay. It's still not saying it's done. So that's bad. There's no way this could even work, but okay. So do we need to do this? Can we do SATA power? So we need SATA. Let's see. Can we do this on the tablet? So yeah, we need SATA. And let's do this in red. So let's add that to the basket. This is going to cost me another $300. I hope this works. This is really expensive. Okay. So let's come around over here. Cable. So we're looking for SATA. We want flat ribbon braided. That's not the right one. So there we go. That was the data, or that was the power, not the data. So now let's do the power. And we want the flat ribbon braided. There we go. That was super confusing. If you guys haven't done that yet, holy cow. Hopefully watching this will help you if you haven't done it yet, because that was definitely something. Let me hop into the BIOS real quick. I just want to see if they need XMP. They did. Let's go ahead and let this thing boot up, and we can be done with this. That was not the most straightforward tutorial at all, and it was very expensive. They cost hundreds of dollars, and now I've got some of the world's ugliest cables in my inventory that I'm not sure how to get rid of. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. Let's go put this in the delivery area. I'm glad I didn't do that water cooling job because that took way longer than I actually expected it to. Okay, let's close this out. That's, I don't know how often I'll be using that. Did get another job in, though, for adjusting some cast latency. Let's get rid of that. Let's collect this. Hopefully we get our $250 out of it. Oh, we did. 5 stars. Excellent. Because that was way more than $250 worth of stuff we ordered. Okay, so we've got multiple jobs here for the next episode. We got some new parts. Excellent. 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 Okay, this is still open. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give it the thumbs up if you liked it, the thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and ring the bell if you want to be notified as soon as a video from me goes live. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys. And I will see you in the next episode.